with you because it's genius. It's what I have labeled reverse advertising. This is their business model. The first step is to gather loyal customers. What does that mean? This is how I did it. I got my business, my 2 websites on the internet. I became my own customer by switching over our home phone, our fax line, our wireless card, my dish. Became my own customer. Do you get it? I also have a few outside customers, like a few family members that are my insurance customers and internet and phone service customers. But why does this say loyal customers? Because who's more loyal to you than you? I don't have to stock anything in my garage, order a dozen of something for a promotion, give someone a catalog and take an order, write a check for somebody. I got all my customers when we first got into this business, saving money on every single one of those things. And then you go and do what? You can't keep this a secret. You're going to want to share this with your friends and family. Why? Because this is a way for them to do the same thing and feel the same thing that you're feeling now. Do you know what that feeling is? It's called hope. H-O-P-E is knowing that the current situation that you're in is soon going to be over. They're going to get their business and they're going to save and make money on the things that they're already doing too. Okay, there's 2 ways to make money in this business. You're going to save money on the things that you're already spending money on. And then you go share this with a few people, and this is how you can really change your life. Money allows you to dream again. A lot of us don't even remember how to dream about going out and helping people. And unfortunately, you need money to go out and help people in the world today, and this is how to do it. So here's how the system works. This is where he tied his idea in with network marketing, the system that he mastered, okay? And who better to follow than the man who made more money in network marketing than anyone ever? So here's how it works. You go show a guy named Steve. Steve, you got to take a look at this thing. You got to see what I found. It's amazing. What is it? What is it? It's visual. You have to see it. Great. So he takes a look at it, just like now. No brainer. Total sense. I can do this. I need to do this. And to come in with your first 3 customer points to be active, like I did, is to get your 2 websites on the internet. Now, listen closely. Every customer, which is a product or service, is a customer point. Our goal is to be loyal to 10. And then Steve's going to go home and be his own customer, and you're going to receive residual off of everything that he uses at home. I call it a motivating factor. Watch what happens when you tell 3 people. Tell Steve, Lisa, and Scott, you got to look at what I found. Wow, this is genius. No brainer. I get it. They're going to come in the same way we recommend, and they're going to be their own customer. They're going to have a blast saving money and shopping and all that sort of stuff. And you're going to get CGU, which is short for Customer Generated Usage. And you're going to get $100 from each one. That's a motivating factor. Now, who does Steve, Lisa, and Scott know? They know people you don't know. This is where it gets genius. So they go out and tell their friends. Now they're going to get the $100 for the people that they tell because they're their friends. They did the work. It makes sense. It's totally fair. But watch this. This is where the power of leverage comes in. Leverage is getting played off of things you don't have to work for. Those people that they knew that they got the 100 for, that's fine and dandy. They got 100. But you're going to get $5 off of every single person that someone else tells. Something you didn't even have to work for. $5, $5 here and there coming at you from all angles. And you're going to get residual off of all the things that they're using at home too. A continued motivating factor. The way to get promoted from manager to the next level, which they call regional, is to create a group of 12. That doesn't have to look like what you're looking at. All that matters is that you've told Steve, Lisa, and Scott. Someone's going to go tell 6, 10, 9, or doesn't matter as long as there's a group of 12. And then once you tell your 13th person or your 4th person on the team, you're going to get promoted to regional. And this is where life changes. So now you go put someone in the business, you still get that same $100, but you also get a $100 regional bonus. So that means you get $200 from each person that joins your team. And everything that these people go home and start using on, the residual customer-generated usage that you get off of them, doubles. That's where it gets exciting, because I'm doing this for the residual income for life. Now, who do those people know? We know how the game goes. They know 3 people you don't know, right? And here's where it gets exciting. Where you used to get $5 off of other people's money, yes, they're still getting $100 because they did the work, but so are you. You're getting $100 off of people that you don't even know. Someone's brothers, sisters, cousins, next door neighbors. This goes forever. Okay, everything needs a motivating factor, just like in our job, just like in life. We have Motivating factors. That's why we set New Year's resolutions and reward ourselves when we lose 5 pounds. This is their motivating factors, and they're genius, my favorite word. So once you become regional, which is by creating a group of 12, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get to regional. The end of that next calendar month, the company's going to take a snapshot of your account and it's going to say how many people joined your team that month. And anything over 6. So let's just say you told your brother, and your brother told 3 people, who told 2 people at work, who told an aunt, who told a cousin, who told someone else, and you ended up with 10 people. 10 people is more than 6, so instead of getting $1,000, you're going to get $1,500. Now let's just say that next month, and mind you, the beauty behind this business is you never start over, ever. You constantly keep on with your team. In traditional life, we always start over, if you get my picture. Here, we start with 10, if you brought 10 in that first month. Now the next month you have 10. In a whole month, don't you think that 10 people could tell 2 or 3 people? Absolutely. But let's just say only a couple went out and told a few people, and then you ended up with 20. 20 people is more than 16, which means they add $100 on top of everything. 20 people times 200 is a check for $4,000 because you told a couple people. But that's not even the beauty behind this. Everything that all those people are using at home, once you have more than 16 people join your team, the residual on all of them just doubled. That's where it gets exciting. It just doubled. This is what all that residual looks like. By the bottom of your 8th level, just on your 8th level, you would have 6,500 people on your team. I know this because it's happening to me. It's called compounding. Take a calculator and double a penny every day for 30 days. On the 31st day of doubling a penny, you will have $10 million. That's compounding, and that's what this is. Okay, now if everybody gets their 10 customers, 10 products and services, get it? Some are going to have many more. I have 16 in my own home. Some are going to have less because they're still working on getting their 10. This is just an average. That's 65,000 bills that you're receiving residual income off of. And here's how the company gets the money to pay out the way they do. It's off of all those bills that are being paid. This is how the company stays debt-free, privately owned. They don't have to take a line of credit at the bank and can constantly keep raising the compensation plan because of all the money that's coming in off of all these contracts that they have on all these bills that we're paying every single month. But watch this. 5%, which doesn't sound like a lot of money, sure is. $82,000 a month could drastically change the way you walk to the mailbox on payday, which, mind you, you get paid 5 times a month with this company, every Friday, and a bonus check on the 20th. So exciting. So let me flip the scales for you. $82,000 a month, I'm going to show you how that's not a lot of money. Try and tell